I am on a quest that began the day I was born, and my life is a journey. In this journey, we meet people, many people, and I always emphasize on the people who I've met along this long route line. I try to understand and learn from them. I love to do this. And Dini, my friend Dini, she is one of my sparkling friends who I met during my institutional training in Adelaide University. She was an amazing, loving, caring, and compassionate friend. She was very good. Wait, why am I saying she was? She's still here. She is in this planet. Sorry, Dini. So yeah, she is a good friend. Uh, Today we will hear from her. She joined me from Bogor, Indonesia. So greetings for Dini, and let's listen to what Dini said.
Hello Nusan, how are you? I hope you're doing good and everyone is healthy over there. Your daughter and Jamil also good. It's been a while since we talked. Actually, it's been quite long since we met last time. I still remember you were pregnant at the time and now your baby girl has grown up and can make some drawing. My goodness. I guess the apple falls not far from the tree, people say. I bet your little one will be so talented just like you. I don't know if you know that I am one of your biggest fan when it comes to your painting. It makes me happy whenever I saw it. Or sometimes it gives me other feelings. But it does make me feel good and smile. So I want to talk about smile today. People may have not realized how important smile is for our spirit or our soul, you may say. Perhaps today many people have lost their smile during this pandemic or even forgot how to smile. I know this is quite sad, isn't it? In Indonesia, many people have lost their job, unfortunately. And you can imagine when people lost their job, some other bad things happen, isn't it? So, not we worried about everything, but we also worried about our own health, our family, and uh, some people probably even get bored because of the restriction, to stay at home and not to go out to socialize that much. So it is not a very convenient time for everyone, isn't it? And I'm sorry that I have stole your smile. I know you probably smiling when I told you how I delighted when I saw your painting. But that smile is now gone the minute I told you about how the situation here. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make you sad, but there is just my way to show you that it is very easy how our brain, how the informations that we take from our surrounding can change the way we feel today or that day. From happy into not happy. Just in a matter of seconds, our feeling change, whatever the situations or the news that we heard. So there is a question, really, would that be possible for us to still feel happiness when the situations is not good? Or would it be even possible for us to still have smile or to get smile from other people when people are actually struggling? Would it be possible to make our heart stronger than our brain? Because when I told you about your painting and then you smile, it was actually your heart making you smile. But when I told you about the bad news, it was your brain dominating your feeling at that time. So would it be possible to keep maintaining our heart in a good, happy conditions? Well, I would like to share with you some experience that I've been experiencing recently. Um, I've been joining this particular group that learning about heart. Yes, the heart. I'm not talking about the heart that in the organ that in our chest, but the spiritual heart. So by your invitation, I'd really like to share my experience when I'm joining this group. See, people probably may think that why do I want to know more about heart? What can we get by joining this kind of group or session? It may be rather silly, isn't it? However, to be honest, I don't think of any reason. I did feel that I have drawn into it. My adopted beloved godmother, keep telling me about this group and how important it is to know about our heart. But I have never had chance to join this group. And luckily, I guess it's lucky because during this pandemic they opened an online session. So I went and joined them virtually, by video calling them by Zoom. And I have to admit that it was also my curiosity to draw me to join this kind of group because I don't know, perhaps there's something else that I need to know about my own heart, and perhaps, just perhaps, there's something good came out from this kind of training. So back to the sessions. I was quite surprised that the way to learn our heart, to open our heart, is rather simple. And I would like to share my first practice session with them. So the goal was to open our heart and to make our heart stronger. And actually, we can practicing them now if you would like. I would like to invite you to try it yourself right now, right very moment. So if you're willing, first close our eyes, then try to be relaxed. If you wonder how to relax, if you're sitting at the moment, you can try by first tense some part of our body or our palm, and then releasing it. So, and you can feel the difference between tensing and loosing. Whatever feeling you have, let it flow. Now, let's touch our heart with our hands, our palm. Put them onto our chest. Yeah, we can touch it by one of our palms, by our fingers, or both of our palms. Okay. Now, don't touch it. Release it. Give some distance between your palms and your chest. Just feel whatever feeling you have and feels the difference when you touch the chest, when you off from the chest. And now please smile. Yes, right? Yes, smile like that. Smile is upturning the corners of your mouth and feel whatever feeling you have. If you're having difficulty to smile, you can try to think about your family, about your loved ones, somebody who close to you. or something else that bring joy to you. Perhaps you're painting. Yes, that's right. Keep smiling. Smile like you smile to your beloved ones, to your dear ones, or to something you really, really like. Okay, let it release, let it flow, let it flow. Now, try to smile to your heart. Don't think how to smile to your heart or where the heart is. Just keep smiling. Keep your eyes closed, relax, and keep smiling to your heart. Follow your feeling, keep doing, not thinking. Just try to smile. Okay, now I want you to do something different. I want you to stop smiling, not to smile. And now, trying to smile, but a little, just a little smile. Now smile again from your heart. Give the sweetest smile you ever have. Yes, that's it. Keep smiling. I hope you can feeling perhaps something different in your heart, something good. If it gets better, it's good. Just keep following your heart. Keep smiling. Okay, now I want you to be aware. Do you feel any difference when you are smiling and when you're not smiling? Perhaps now you can open your eyes slowly. I'd like to know how you feel. Please tell me how you feel. What I was trying to tell to you is that there is a simple way to connect to our heart. It's just to give some time, probably, a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes in your day to smile to your heart. You actually smiling, not just to think to smile to your heart, but you are doing it. You're smiling to your heart. Some people call this smiling meditation, heart meditation, or I don't know, some people call it some me time to smile. What we were trying to achieve is to make our heart becoming more dominant than our brain on our daily basis, how we can connect to our heart better. Of course, that was just the first session. Perhaps if I have some other chance to give you other practices, to share some other practices, I may not be authorized to do that, but I'm happy to share that I found that this experience giving me something to feel. I mean, like I just stopped. Just I woke up when I sit or when I have my most relaxing time in my day. I just sit and close my eyes, or when I lay down, I close my eyes and touch my heart, and then try to feel whatever I feel there. With this simple practice, I try to communicate with my heart and bring smile to myself and to others. I don't know if this talk is good enough for a podcast, but that kind of practice have been helping me in the last few weeks during this pandemic. In fact, before I joining this group, my mind was so busy and hectic with all those ridiculous work, tasks that I need to do it at home. People think that work from home, it's easy or probably nice, but it's actually not. It's actually giving us, me, a different kind of stress because we need to do the chore and everything, but also we need to do the work that we normally do it in the office. But after having this kind of meditations, I feel that I can just take a little step back and feel it. And somehow I feel good about myself. And I guess that's what important to start my day. When I'm feeling good, I feel like I can do everything. Probably that's just my feeling. Well, again, I hope you find my sharing any good for you or to whoever listen to this podcast. Please try to have smile, especially smile to your heart. you know with that, probably someday we all be able to pray better, because we pray from our heart, to connect better with the divine, whatever you call the divine, the true source, Allah, Jesus, or whoever, or that who actually give us that real happiness and within ourselves. I guess that's it for me. It's really good talking to you again, Nusan. I hope we can talk again. I pray for your life to be overflow with love, joy, and peace. I love you. See you.
I was really smiling, Dini, when you talked about my painting because sometimes I paint like a child. But it's good to know that you like it. In fact, painting is not my regular work. Each year, a time wave comes when I paint, and then I stop when the wave is gone. Then I start again and stop and start and stop. This is how I go when it's about painting. So, yeah, I appreciate that you like it. Thank you very much. Yeah, you said a smile is important for our spirit or our soul. Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite topics. So, in this difficult time, people lost their jobs. We are worried about our health, family, work, especially during this time. We get bored because of loneliness sometimes, and this results in many other difficulties. At the same time, I think my three-dimensional life and the happenings, those are here, are for a transition, or they are transporting me from one level to the next phase of my existence or of your existence. So, yeah. And smiling is an important element of our life. I love to smile and laugh when I see or hear others laugh. Energy is contagious. So, would that be possible for us to still have that smile when time is difficult? Yeah, that's what you said, and that's a very important question. I personally want to be happy. I tend to see myself as a peace-loving being. I know my husband sometimes might disagree with this, but at least I try. I put effort on that. So, I always try to discover a way to find happiness or a bright side, maybe. But yeah, our brain sometimes wants us to think that do we really deserve happiness or laughter in difficult time? I mean, I at least feel this way. Um, So, yeah, losing jobs, losing loved ones, the vibe all over the planet, not to mention, it's very pathetic. It gives us heaviness in the chest, mm, feelings of sadness and mistrust lead to a whole bunch of adverse reactions, isn't it? I mean, I feel physically imbalanced when my heart is heavy. So, would it be possible to keep maintaining our heart in a good, happy condition? It was one of your questions, and you addressed it very well. You gave the answer. I really like it. I'm sure others who might be listening it, they will also love your talk. Dini, I believe love is the only thing for accessing our full vitality or liveliness. When I say love, you probably already know that I do not mean only romantic love, right? I mean love for all living being. So, to me, I'm not talking about others. I'm not talking about in general. I'm just talking about my thoughts and understanding and sharing it with you and the others. So, to my understanding, as I was saying, that love is the only thing for accessing our true vitality. And heart, as you said, not exactly the organ heart, but to me, the central area of my body, where I feel I have a concentrated energy center. I don't get disturbed by any concentrated energy blockage in my head or neck area. I I brightly feel it in my chest area when I'm happy or gloomy or sad, right? So so that area is very much responsible for sensing, are responsible to sense the give and take, or giving and receiving of love. Uh, this is for me, my reaction I'm talking about. So I'd like to tell you that this smiling to heart meditation was wonderful. It was wonderful for me. Uh, I never had the idea or this kind of consideration before. It's different. Yeah, it was different. Um, I'm sure the reactions are different for different individuals, but for me, it was like let me let me think. It was like a subtle energetic block in my consciousness while I was not smiling to my heart, in compared to the time while I was smiling to my heart. You see what I mean? Um, so it's really important to focus on the concentrated energy source of our biological body to make a good understanding of ourselves, I think. I know I want to elaborate this for an hour, but I will not do it now. I'll finish it soon. So yes, it can be a good practice for me on a daily basis. It's all about making connection with your inner self. And exactly, you said that um, this happy connection gives you a feeling of I can do everything. Yes. When you or I or anyone, when we feel good, that instantly gives us or let's say, enables us to realize a potentiality of our intellect. It's an astonishing sensation, Dini. So, and other word you used a beautiful word. It was connection. You said a connection to the divine. Dini, I refer to this connection word. How to say? Sometimes I call the connection to the divine as the profound connection. It's not just only a word for me. It's much more deeper, something beyond. I think you've got this. What I mean, it's too much of quantum words for today, Dini. I I think I need to finish it now. So thank you very much, Dini, darling. I wish you. Let me think. What can I wish for you? Since you are a molecular and cell wall person, let me wish that you make every cell in your body awaken and cheered up and keep shining under the microscope. And all the other people who are listening or might be listening till to this end, I thank you very much and I wish you the same. Keep smiling, keep smiling. I say goodbye.